We good, we good, we good, we good. Mic check, Bugatti. Previously on Kimba TV. And try to get in somewhere here. So lots of mathematical confluence, volume confluence, TPO confluence, okay? Let's just assume it bottoms out of that 26.4. I'll probably end up doing something like this. Hey, how we doing, Lions? Boy, man, I thought I was gonna be able to TP live with you guys. I saw it dropping and I rushed back home as quickly as I could. So, boy, we juicing. You don't have to rush into shit if you already know what the plan is, brother. Yeah, if you don't know what to do right now, I wouldn't take a stab, okay? I might have a little bit of Philadelphia cream cheese, if you know what I'm saying. But I mean, I told y'all exactly what I was doing. I said, if it goes back to the thang, I'll take it. I took it. What did I say that the TP would be? I TP'd. What do you think? Do you think I'm already in a long or no? You think I'm already in a long or no? I'm gonna take my time because we already planned for all of this shit. So if you did not watch the YouTube highlights, go watch it right now. Por favor. Patrice, Willie D says, I also got front ran. Ladies and gentlemen, it really doesn't matter what the execution is. If you've been here long enough, I fuck up the execution all the time. I tell y'all that we need to be longing, but I might not get filled or I might not still close my short. The execution is a different thing, but did we identify the levels? Do we know what we're looking for? Schwiggity, schwaggity, schwaggity, schwiggity. Do we have plans set? Do we execute said plans? Do we get triggered by emotion? No, we don't. You know, I don't give a shit if you took a long or if you took a short. I really don't. And if you're here long enough, you're going to start to understand I don't need you to be doing the same trade that I am. You know what I mean? Thank you for the gifted. Did everybody see my position and the profit? Black Curtain says, I'm new. I don't know the plan. Well, the plan is to watch the YouTube highlights every day. Ladies and gentlemen, I literally am doing what I said I would do every motherfucking time. Okay? If I tell you that I'm gonna get into a short or a long, I'm doing it. Is everybody caught up on we're ready for the bing bong ding dong? Come on. So if you don't know what I might be in right now, if you don't know why I took a short and why I did it where I did, you got to watch yesterday's highlights. I'm not gonna really recap too much about why we're in a short or why I took that short because we spent all day talking about that shit. Literally all day. The first attempt, we got stopped out for a tiny loss. Guess what? I took it again. I made 112K. Bear Like says, where is your TP, bro? Am in short from 265.50, first TP at 253. Brother, I am already TP'd out. All right, you guys ready to do a little TA? Lihu says, I thought you would say who's ready for some lettuce. Shall we lettuce up real quick? All the copy traders is like, no, tell me where to enter. You fucking pothead. Every time I go to your stream, you're always on a lettuce break. Fucking useless stream. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Hey, we're gonna lettuce though. We're gonna lettuce. All right, you already know what it is. Stop loss at break even, okay? We get nasty McNasty, y'all. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Surely this has got to be testnet. How does this motherfucker always get Pico bottom and Pico top? This has got to be testnet. This has got to be testnet, right? The fuck going on? Yeah, we took it, but we need confluence on S&P, okay? And we're gonna just put stop loss at break even. Chances are this comes back to sweep later in the day. And you guys already know this. What do I need? I need this swing high, swing low, golden pocket resistance to be broken and turned into support. Did you market smash? Negative. Do you know why I have unrealized negative P&L funding? You want to see something even more big dickin'? These are limit orders. Okay, but anyway, so I already TP'd fully on the short. First off, give it up for that short entry. Can we give it up for the short entry? I said that's what we were gonna do. Can I get some love on the short entry? Can I get some love on the long entry? Okay. By the way, copy traders, this could get round tripped. I'm telling you right now. So if this starts pulling back and you start talking about RIP 30K PNL, no, just backspace that shit. If you start typing out RIP PNL or whatever when it starts pulling back, just backspace it. Don't even hit enter. I understand that I could get round tripped. I don't have that div that I want, and the open interest doesn't look good yet, okay? I'm purely relying on S&P Confluence, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, this is literally what we talked about. I said that if it does this and it tucks back in and there's CVD bear div, I'm taking it. I said this is major significant level for longers and bears, right? This has to be your significant TP. It doesn't really matter if you're in a position. We talked about it. We planned for it. Shout outs to Public Stream Gang. Let's go, Public Stream Gang. Okay, and I'm going to say this again. I understand that this might round trip me for some sort of creation of either a sweep of that low or a bull div. I understand it. I swear to God, if somebody says anything like RIP PNL, I'm gonna just let Coin Nerd do his thing. You're gonna get nerded today. Some PT Kimba for the long. Let us up and talk about it. But you know what I'm actually thinking? If we can get above value area high, turn that bitch into support, then what do you think I would be aiming for? You know I like to swing for home runs. You know we're gonna take it level by level. I understand that I could get round tripped. I understand that I can get round tripped. So if you miss the long, don't even trip. I'm probably gonna get round tripped, okay? All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go let us up real quick. Hopefully we don't get stopped out. The math is the math. We have our plan. This would be a great time to go watch the YouTube highlights if you haven't already. All right, get caught up. Understand stop loss, understand what I'm doing, understand the risks associated with it. Okay, all right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Let's get nasty. All right, everybody outside. Everybody go, 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 go. What the fuck going on? What the fuck going on? Not surprising, bitch Bugatti. How many of you were here in the morning when I told y'all first thing what time my work call was? I totally spaced out. So I was lettucing up and then my work call was starting. I was like, fuck. Who was the one that was asking me, are you gonna keep your limits on the bottom? There you go. You see did we not say it's gonna sweep the low? Who pencil necked? No one lost money, right? As long as it doesn't matter about the execution, but like if you didn't take a long, that's fine. If you got stopped out on a long, that's fine. But this honestly can't get any easier, y'all. Yeah, so structurally everything is all good. Again, open interest and open interest delta not helping us. Probably because there's a lot of people staring at S&P thinking S&P is going to poo-poo. And then clearly we have no confluence yet on S&P. We need these fuckers to, this needs to get above 26, like 100 pretty soon, like ASAP. How much time do we have? 33 minutes? Okay. Yeah, this fucker maybe in like 15, 20 minutes. This guy needs to get up here. This guy needs to be above this ASAP. And then I don't know what shitcoin behavior S&P wants to do, but yeah, it needs to stop acting like a shitcoin. Other than that, I mean, structurally, sweep-wise, there you go. I got another 50 filled, I see. You already know what it is. Stop loss at a lower low. So, and then it's, if I would really not want it to have candle closes below here, but you know, clearly if it does go down there, it's got to bounce hella quick. So, hanging by a thread. Hee hee. But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, if for all the early morning lions we talked about, it could sweep. We thought it would do it during Macaulay. Oh my God! Now I have to sit here and really see if I don't get spanked by him. Would have preferred this during Macaulay. But yeah, sweep of the low. Isaac, Wilza, Niazi, Maddie, Hegemonia, Griff, Pino, BitHabby. Maddie says, we holding the line. S&P needs to hurry the fuck up. And this guy really needs to go. Oh my God. We're running out of time. Yeah, so we're front running a couple of thangs, but it's just a continuation of yesterday's plan, right? Hackdog says another volatile Macaulay Culkin today. Yeah, it really wouldn't surprise me if it tries to stop me out. We kind of talked about how it could sweep the sweep. I'm probably not going to take that. You know, I'm probably going to just, you know, take a 40K loss like a man and just not try to revenge trade it. Yeah, so if it does, market makers, God damn you. If you do a sweep of a sweep, you got me, all right? I also have to do like work calls here and there for the next like 3-4 hours. So I'll keep the stream going, but if I'm like not at the news desk, then that means I'm on a work call, most likely. TPO value area lows. Okay, golden pocket, Fibonacci, Kimba box, point of control, TPO. So we already identified the level last night. We said that this would be a significant TP level, which is why my entire short is closed already. Okay. Now I am front running S&P confluence, open interest and open interest delta looking my way. All right. Earlier in the morning when we were bouncing from here, okay, I said if you're not in a long, you don't have to be panicked because there's a higher chance that it's going to sweep this, okay? And that's when we might need to start looking for the open interest delta and open interest to start looking good for us. It did that, and not only did it do that, but it did it before when we wanted. We wanted this to happen during Macaulay Culkin hour, okay? So, is the open interest and open interest delta the stuff that we would most likely need to rely on looking good? No. Am I front running it? Yes. Am I mentally prepared to take a 30, 40K loss if I get stopped out on a lower low? Yes. So I'm just sticking to my plan. Alrighty, I'm front running it with profits. I would say that I have a good feeling, but I didn't think 4,400 was going to get lost either, so fuck me, right? But if you want to know like all of the thought process of identifying the zone and what I'm looking for, it would be yesterday's stream. If you want to talk about stop loss, where I'm adding, all that other shit, then it would be rewinding the stream from today. So, and the most important thing, brother, is who gives a shit what I'm doing. If you think that I'm exclamation full retard for trying to long here, totally valid. Okay? And you know me, if you've been here long enough. I don't give a shit if we get a giant green dildo. It needs to mathematically prove to me that it's bullish. What does that mean? Get above POC, make higher high, get structure, break golden pocket resistance. Okay? Turn that bitch into support. So, you know, if we can break above the 26174 yellow line, then I'm going to put my stop loss at break even, okay? And if Macaulay wants to stop me out, so be it. Okay, there's always going to be another trade. It's not really about the rewind, brother. I can't stress enough that it's all about planning ahead of time. All the early lions, please remind the late showing lions about that. We're playing with profits. So if this pulls all the way back and sweeps and makes a lower low and I take a 45, 50K hit, not that big of a deal. I'm playing with profits. We already TP'd the short. So just for the day, we're up 110 or whatever the short was. So we closed the last of it live, so you can always watch that. But yeah, it's we're just playing value area high, point of control, value area low. You know, so I'm not really overcomplicating it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Out of the 5 things that I wanted, I got 3 out of 5. And I got the open interest delta and open interest looking kind of nice right there. Okay, not as good. I still want double-digit open interest delta, right? And then the one thing that I didn't get for the confluence that I pre-anticipatorily was waiting for was S&P holding 4380. I needed it to be when I saw this, I was like, oh, yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. 2 more single prints up. Yep. Yeah, so I mean, obviously, value area high is a potential sweep. We still have yet to see this bad boy. So, I'm gonna try to, I don't know, I probably have like 5, 10, 15 minutes left. I thank God baby girl's flight is delayed and there's traffic. But I actually gotta get going here. So yeah, if it can break above this yellow, then I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even or tiny loss. I know exactly what I am front running. I know what my risk reward is. All right. I think if you don't know what the TP levels are, same. Because you could be playing value area high, you could be doing the swing high, swing low, golden pocket. You got like a baby volume node probably. You know what I mean? So you got like ranges and then mathematical levels. Obviously the sweep will be the 27,000 sweep, and then you got like single prints, you know, depending on your exchange between like 27,450 and 500. You got the 28,225. I'm probably going to have to hold it, and probably I could see this. So I have to think about if what I want to do. But I would love to swing it. But yeah, so you've got mathematical levels, you know, volume, value area high, low, TPO levels, single prints, sweeps. All of those are valid TPs. I don't really know. So I think my plan is if it gets above the high, previous high, if it can start making higher highs on a meaningful time frame, I'll move my stop loss into tiny loss. You guys remember when we pulled the fib? It can still come back to my entry from the swing high, swing low, assuming that if it sweeps. So I'm going to have to maybe do like a lower low, because that was a sweep too. So I can actually move my stop loss probably right there, like use that as the lower low. You know, I'll wait until it breaks above the yellow. Other than that, I'm going to probably just sit back, relax, and dare Jerome Powell to try and stop me out. Otherwise, I'll just take it level by level. Probably a good TP is that 27,000 sweep. Looking at CVD and specifically open interest delta, right? Stop loss hunt. So whether it's entries or protecting my own stop loss, I need to be able to identify it, preparing for worst case scenario, right? Using the mathematical Fibonacci levels to decide for us where the stop loss should be. Right? What the first sign of worry would be, aka losing golden pocket. I don't think it's really that crazy. So, Griff, I am still tempted by the lower border of the big blue box, 256, but you seem to ignore it in our TA. Why is that? What do you mean? Bottom of the box? So you could do this. It's the box was defined yesterday. Okay, do you know what that box is? It includes all of the TPO levels, but it's also this. It's Kimba box. Okay? So you can actually ignore the box for now if you want. Let's actually clean it up. Let's delete it. Identify this as the potential sweep. Okay? But the level was already tapped. Okay? So the box is no longer in play. It's all math now. Okay? So the first thing that we talked about, right, was you guys saw me get in here, but I said, don't worry, it's probably going to sweep. You know, I thought it would do it during Macaulay Culkin. It did it during market open because S&P is a shitcoin and it looks like ass, okay? So it did the sweep, but if you really look closely, like even on the 15-minute, it actually did structurally exactly what it needed to do. That's the sweep level. You had candle body closes above. 5-minute might have been a little bit assy, but we also noticed that open interest and open interest delta wasn't in our favor. Okay, and I think that's just because of the correlation effect that it had with S&P, okay? So we knew that a sweep was coming. Structure, good. Candle body close is above the sweep level. Structure, good. Okay? So now this, and we're just trying to figure out where the local top is. Okay, local top, let's get nasty. If this is a real sweep, you wouldn't get significant candle body closes below golden pocket, right? And look at the 5-minute. And on top of that, it's stop loss time. Stop out all the retail longs. It's not going to pump until it stops all the retail longs out, right? This is why when I get left at the train station, I talk a lot about the golden pocket retrace as one of the methods in which you can get in after you miss a sweep. You're not guaranteed it's going to come back there, okay? You use it as an invalidation, not like a confirmation that it's going to come down here. Okay, but this is classic. This is all classic. So if you're talking about this, then this is still valid. You're talking about this, which kind of looked like maybe the bottom of the box or something. This could come back. Yup. Because guess what? I know, just like how when I got this pump, I didn't see the open interest. We didn't trap any shorts. We trapped a little bit here, okay? Do I care at all if it does this? Nope. But if you need to maximize profits or you're going to be triggered with that, then close your long because you don't deserve the 600K that might come if you're just that flippity floppity. So you just got to man up and do what you think is right. Okay, but I actually wouldn't mind it at all. I would love the price to go down, open interest to go up. And then if we do bounce, I would like the open interest delta to be negative. Okay? And then at some point, the open interest delta is going to start to be positive. Open interest is going to start to be positive. It's cyclic. So that means that motherfucking longs are now trapped, just like how shorts might be. So it's you're constantly watching this up, down, up, down. You're trying your best to time it. Does that make sense, though? You get people trapped. You get people getting squeezed out. Then you get the idiots that are getting trapped, right? The top longer or the bottom shorter, right? The people that are getting in too late, right? So it's this dance of just up, down, up, down, up, down. And then you want to use that as confluence. Yeah. Okay. Kavira says, have a nice dinner. Enjoy your friends and girl. Thank you, Kavira. It's just me and baby girl. We're actually going to try to be super quick. Rangy says, damn, it's been 7 hours already. Snap dizzle for shizzle. Brutara, McEllum, not Martin. I meant the one at 256. Yeah, that's still a valid level. Yeah, but do you so you gotta understand the bigger picture, Griff. You gotta understand the bigger picture. Okay, let's go to the bigger picture. Okay, let's understand the bigger picture. If you remember, right, we weren't longing this anymore. I got the Pico bottom long. We shorted pretty, not the Pico top, but kind of the Pico top. Didn't get into a short though. Tried to get into shorts all fucking time, trying to chase all this liquidity, single prints, Haagen-Dazs, right? Couldn't get it, poo-pooed, all right? That's okay. We identified 26.8, 27.2 as a potential level we wanted to attempt to long, but we also knew that if that didn't work out, whether it nuked or we got stopped out after 3 days, the next level that we were thinking about longing is the 24 to 25 zone. The concept of trying to sweep that is with the hopium thought process that we still want to get into a long, okay? So on the higher time frame, you could actually reverse engineer this liquidity grab. You would spend more money going down there than grabbing all of that if you were a market maker. We kind of talked about that. So the most common sense thing will be to move up. So based off of what it did yesterday, okay, we identified, okay, once it did this, we identified, oh, fuck, now these are all in play. And I've been trying to kind of like hint at it, but there's no resistance above 27. This golden pocket, if it's not going to bounce from here, it's not going to bounce anywhere else. There's no other long that I would take. Some people were asking, would I take this long? That's why I don't really want to take this sweep. Because it really shouldn't go that low, in my opinion. If anything, I said this first thing in the morning, but if I get stopped out in the long, I'm not really bummed out about attempting the long. I think I did everything correctly, and if I still take a loss, that's okay. What I needed to be a little bit better on was the actual short. I should have let it ride a little bit longer instead of TPing the whole thing. Okay, but it's value area high. Remember the scalp short that we did? It was a bearish retest, right? Value area high, short, point of control. If it's not going to bounce from here, then it's probably going to rotate down here. And then the liquidity is just too tempting. So it's going to either snap that or it's probably going to go down to the 24850. So I'm streaming it tomorrow. Yes, I'm streaming tomorrow. I probably have to run into the office. I went into the office today at 7:30. I still got home at like noon. But yeah, I still have to go to the office tomorrow, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Alrighty, well, happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. 38 minutes until daily candle close. Take care of each other, support each other. I'll be back tomorrow. Let me trigger the volatility officially. All right, market makers, I'm leaving. I'm rooting for you guys, man. Stay safe. The math is the math. Levels are the levels. All right, we good? Hey, this week has been amazing. Shout outs to all the new Lions. All right, and it really doesn't matter if you're in a position, if you're juicing, if you're taking some L's here and there. You know, let's just figure out what you're doing wrong, or the opposite would be what is noticeably working quite often, and then we'll just keep doing our thing. So stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. Sato, take it away.